Fairview Park is cracking down on one neighborhood's holiday lights after a series of complaints and nearly a year's worth of meetings. Changes are on the way this holiday season. The Seabury holiday lights started as neighbors decorating for fun, and it turned into a tourist destination, bringing in about 3,000 visitors a week in the month of December last year. And with that, there was an increase of public intoxication, urination, vandalism, and even theft. Now, after that year, a series of meetings with police, city council, neighbors, and other city workers, those meetings were held, which resulted in decoration regulations and traffic enforcement this upcoming season. The mayor posted a detailed report of issues and the assessment last week, pretty much saying that decorations may no longer be displayed on sidewalks or tree lawns, obstructing the right-of-way. They also sent letters to local tour bus and limousine companies outlining the traffic laws. Police will continue to have a heightened presence in that area. All right, well, Mayor Bill Schneider said that the city will hold its final meeting tonight with those living in that holiday light zone. You can find the mayor's entire 8-page report on Cleveland19.com.